to be the next leader, but that's why they sent me out. Because I have to put something back to sleep apparently,
what?
and that's my mission.
Me?
So I have to go to the south to put something that awoke back to sleep, or else it could break the entire existence of the universe. And so that's why I'm
That
here.
seems like a lot for one circle of
That's a
druids.
short story?
Not even
That's
that.
a lot.
Just one person. They sent them out alone.
They told me to go, and that.
They probably just
They told me
exaggerated.
to go.
No, that's my test.
They did not. They told me to
That's
go.
my test to make sure that I can be the next circle shepherd leader.
So, how do you plan on putting whatever you don't even know to sleep?
I don't know. My guess is it might be really bad. But I have to go south to find it anyways. And you guys said you were going south originally, so I was like, oh yeah, cool. And now we're not going south and I'm stressed, but it's okay.
Fair enough.
I mean, we do plan on going south.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. We just gotta figure out this.
we know
stuff
how
out
far
first.
south. All the way
The-
south.
Pretty far south, like
basically
the furthest south.
the tip of where the south is.
Oh, we gotta go.
The south of south.
We're gonna be
Let me
touching.
show you
We gonna be touching.
Alright.
As y'all would say, we gonna be touching the end.
I'll be pulling out a map,
yeah,
just a blank map, just so I can get perspective for
No, no.
myself.
He pulls out he pulls out the most detailed map that you can ever see. This is where you guys are.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this is where you have to go.
Yes.
That's a long. That's a
Yeah,
long.
that's
trip.
a long way. We got a long journey to do.
Yeah. So we
this.
estimated
You guys
this
are
is.
here. This is where you have to go.
Love that.
We estimated this is a couple of months journey.
journey.
Months.
It's gonna be a while.
Months.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that's not including all the pit stops and all the things that we're gonna run into and
Exactly.
all the
Yeah,
adventures
I
that
mean-
we're gonna have.
From the moment that you guys said you were leaving, it's already been a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, love that.
No, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It's a short story because I said it fast.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you know that we do not.
Yeah, you
Speak
guys
fast.
have a lot of
Okay.
story.
I
What are you
don't.
trying to say?
I don't.
Well,
At
we're
all.
gonna. Unfortunately,
I.
we're seasoned
Yeah.
adventurers. You're next, right, Sophie?
Yeah. I just come from a long line of cooks. Powerful cooks that we cook magic cooking. Well, everyone else calls it magic. We call it cooking real good.
You got
Um,
really good muffins.
Yeah, no, quite literally they can make things go boom boom. And
I mean that I meant they tasted good.
oh, that yeah.
Mouth.
Mouth boom booms.
Mouth boom booms.
Mouth booms, which are positive things and not negative things at all. And
I guess.
my daddy's right now. He's on questing. That's all I'm gonna tell you as far as that goes. And then my mom is gone right now. She's gone getting ingredients. She said it was more important than taking care of the kids.
That's what she says.
That's
what she
what
says.
Mama said. Mama knows best.
She'll
I'm
get.
sure it's for a reason.
No, it's not.
Maybe she's getting ingredients to make something important to help you guys.
How long ago was it that she went to get ingredients?
You know, like when people say they gonna get the milk.
Oh boy.
I'm looking for a time frame. That's all I'm looking
I've heard about
I
this one.
don't know, cause we left the house, and then we started adventuring, and then we slept at a church. So sometime between us leaving and beating everyone up that we've beaten up so far, and then going back to the house, and then coming here.
Just you joining up with him?
Yeah.
No,
That's as long as it was?
no, it was just like today.
If it's just one day, then I think you're over exaggerating.
No, you don't know my family. We go away for months sometimes.
Is that normal for families?
I don't believe it is. I'll be honest with you. Most of the time they either one come
Yeah.
right back, or two they just don't come back at all. That's just what I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dad's been gone for like a year now, so he's gonna be back eventually. But
I don't have a dad, and
Uh-huh.
and the elders and tell me I don't have a mom either. But I sometimes hear them gossiping.
About what?
like
About-
negative
Can I do the roll again?
condemnation.
They,
Go ahead.
They gossip about about my mom that dropped me off.
What's the modifier I need
I
for
don't
it?
really know
History.
her, but I hear rumors.
That's a 21.
Rumors about what?
She wasn't good.
Oh.
But she dropped me off, so that must be.
Well, she knew she was so bad she couldn't have you.
Yeah, that's what probably happened. Yeah.
I mean,
I know
that's.
those rumors, right? I at least have heard it.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, cool.
I would. I. That's what I would feel like. She's so bad. She gotta get drop you off so you don't be bad with her. I don't know how bad
As she,
families
as,
work.
as she starts talking about her parents, you start looking at her and you realize, I know exactly who she looks like. She looks like one of my old party mates. But she never said she had a kid. And she is old enough to have had a kid, had to be her child before she ever met you.
What?
Oh,
Confusion.
you're gonna have confusion.
You got a baby?
This is part of my
You're a
backstory.
future baby.
Yeah.
I have future baby?
You're a future baby.
We don't.
You were
have-
grabbed from the
I don't know.
future
I
into
mean,
the
No one will
past.
know.
Basically,
No, we
your
will know
party mate had a
eventually.
kid before she ever met you. Never
Yes.
said anything about it, and that's her.
You look oddly like you're so familiar, so familiar. It is
I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I've seen anyone of like her kind.
a furbolg.
Yeah.
I used to travel with one, and my group, not a famous group by any means, but a group
Was that before I met you or after I met you?
that was after. So
see.
it's the group I came into afterwards. So
Fair.
we adventured a little bit, but after that, I joined a group. And
How long ago was that?
I do need to say,
go ahead.
you know her as to be a very good person, although quite irrational and rash at times due to her short temper, but overall a good person.
Mhm.
But she's saying otherwise.
Not good.
The rumors are bad.
Yeah.
Rumors are bad.
It's odd. You talked about your mom, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know her, but the elders raised me. But the
Uh-huh.
elders say bad things. They say she was not good, not good. What exactly did they say she was
Aggressive and destructive.
like? Okay. They called
That's
called
bad.
her- they
Probably not
said she
far.
was really, really like aggressive, and she would be very destructive and
Oh,
like break
my.
things and just all that kind of stuff. So I mean,
Sounds like something I can get behind.
no.
All I'm saying is sometimes you just need someone to lay it how it is.
I don't know.
Aggressive
She
and
didn't want
destructive?
me, so-
Sometimes aggressive is good.
And destructive?
It could also be good. It depends on what you were being
Actually-
aggressive about and what you're destroying.
And
If you're
then-
destroying something bad, it's
Do
good.
you happen
Oh,
to
you're getting
remember?
aggressive
this
and
might be a
destructive.
little bit-
That's a good thing.
Did they ever tell you your mother's name?
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trust
no,
me,
it's-
I have to do
it's
the
fine.
same thing after the same thing, to be honest.
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I sent it to her, but
Okay, wait. Am I?
if you
I might-
want to say it in character.
Hold on.
I
I gotta look it up. I just have to look it up too. I can find it though. It's not hard. I just don't know where I put the information. It used to be right in front of me, and of course, when I need it, it's not.
Okay. They said it was Gwen Oakart?
Gwen Elkhart?
Oakart.
I mean,
Okay.
how is that possible? If that is your actual mom, she adventured with me. In fact, we went on many adventures.
Oh, that's lovely. She dropped me off and went adventuring.
Sometimes
What were you doing, Gwen?
Again? She was like,
probably having to make money.
I don't know about that.
I never saw any.
Well, she never seemed to care about
Also,
that.
she's a druid, so they won't really use that much. So
Well, maybe she's doing something for herself. I don't know.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, I'm not.
I never saw her, so I don't know what she would do for herself.
I mean,
know why.
she was a. Let me start by this. She was definitely aggressive and destructive, but she was, from my experience, a very wonderful person.
how is that coinciding?
You guys are thinking too simple-minded. Again, aggressive is not necessarily bad. Aggressive doesn't
No.
equal bad.
No.
Yes, it does.
Lovely. She didn't
No, it
want
doesn't.
me.
Yes, it does.
So
You are
that's not
How
nice.
causing
do you
problems.
know
You're gonna
that
cause
she
problems with
didn't
that
want
thing.
She never came back.
That's
You gotta
okay.
open up your
was
mind.
I don't
exiled.
want to.
Huh?
She was exiled.
She was definitely exiled.
So that well, my brain, I assume
Yeah, I know.
like she didn't want me, so I don't know. She never came back.
From what I understand, and this is not me imposing. I mean, this is your life. I don't know. I only know what she told me, right? She was exiled.
It sounds like you were just better off without her.
Why didn't you take
Ooh,
me with her?
Because she's
Uh-huh.
aggressive and destructive, and you would probably be a casualty.
But
you
I
don't-
was exiled.
she actually was great. I mean,
She's saying that.
she died. I'm sorry.
That's a heavy. Hold on.
Yeah, you didn't say
It's
that
okay.
part.
It's
Yeah.
alright. You don't cry about it. You
Just
didn't even
don't-
know her. What are you crying about?
That is such a heavy.
Just don't
fall.
mention that. Like, oh, no.
Yeah, he legitimately, like, tears started to fall out of his eyes.
That was a heavy bomb to drop on me. I just found out who my mom was. Like,
Yeah, for sure, no
technically,
doubt. But like,
you knew
I'm
my mom. And
like
then,
this
yeah, she's dead.
person right here pushes him so hard
That's
without
what-
even trying.
That's what I meant. Like, it was probably like you would have died with being with her.
I know, but like
Is
he's
what I'm
going to get
saying.
emotional over that. This is not you
Yeah.
being wrong. This is him being over emotional because that's one of his best friends that died adventuring, and he feels responsible. Yeah, and he's like, there's tears that are unintentionally falling.
Oh.
When I say that, I did not.
Fuck off, angels. Don't get out of here. Stop your singing. Alright, shut up. It's a hard moment right now.
When I say that I have a lot of weight that I am not shaft off, I meant it. I never had best friends, and those were the closest people to me. We were all kind of outcasts to a degree, but we tried to make life better for one another. And we got a little too ahead of ourselves one time when we went inside of a dungeon. And in an attempt to get something good and great for a nearby village that could potentially give them something instead of nothing, they all died. And I was the one burdened with the fact that I lived. Another friend of mine decided to stay behind, but I don't know if he died or lived, but I just assume he's dead.
So this was from the story you told earlier? That was the same person within the group?
Yeah. Yeah. I knew there was something off. Like, I saw you and it was like something clicked in the brain, but like, man, you're the spitting image of her.
Oh, she's crying. my character's been like crying, and by the moment he says that, that's even worse. It's like, you mean it?
She was
Am
wonderful.
I pretty? Was she pretty?
She was
like me?
wonderful. And you have been wonderful too. Honestly.
Why did she say why she was exiled?
Destructive tendencies.
Oh,
Yes.
Because she has very destructive tendencies. She is what, weirdly enough, in the adventuring game, we have classifications for things. She's a barbarian of sorts, or was a barbarian, which is a person that uses their strength and rage in an aggressive fashion when it comes to protecting the ones they love, at least what I've learned. Granted, I'm sure barbarians could be used for other manners, but that's what I've learned it to be.
Did she ever tell you about who my dad is? Oh, wait, you didn't know I was born. Never
I
mind.
didn't even know she was.
Dang.
She had
That's
somebody.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's so wild. I don't even know who my dad is. My mom's dead. What? I made a character with no family, and you added one. You added one.
And then also not
And they're all
added one at
dead.
the same time.
Yeah.
My family that you added is dead. It's just dead.
Well, no, just
Well, he decided to connect it.
Dads be missing sometimes.
Definitely decided to connect it.
It's a good thing we're talking about ourselves right now.
I didn't even get a
This would have
chance.
never happened.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? I was just trying to help, and I feel like I made things worse.
It's okay. That's. I feel like I have some closure.
The door opened and then it
closed.
closed immediately. As soon as it was open.
That sounds like closure. It sounds like a lot worse. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. She's.
I mean, yes. Yeah, that's fair.
It's hard, I understand.
I thought I had the shortest
There it
backstory.
is.
I'm sorry, you guys.
No.
I should have gone.
You
last.
probably
You're
still
fine.
do.
This is why we're doing this, right? It was a group called the Blazers. I'm sure none of y'all heard it. Like I said, there wasn't much.
No.
We didn't have a name. We only really kind of like did our own thing. We were a tight knit team. That's about it. But she was great. She was great. I feel like somehow this has morphed into my story.
Yeah, it's kind of going there. Might as well.
I mean, like, yeah.
Does Mama Marlo have pillows?
Everywhere. She's a
I'm-
grandma.
I made a little bed. I made a little bed in the
And
And it's a
corner
pretty
of
big
my-
bed. You're 7 foot. It's pretty big.
And I'm
Right, yeah. I made a little bed. It's your whole house. But
I made a little. I'm covered. I just covered myself in pillows and stuffed animals.
You able to breathe?
I'm okay. Wait, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Man, since we're getting into it, let's just do this. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. Started adventuring when I was 15. Trying to get out of the clasp. I went on a few adventures around Emon. That's where I met him.
Yeah.
And then we had a few really good adventures. Eventually, I met Silas, air genasi of sorts, pompous. Her, yes.
The belly drum.
Yeah, I
Belly
can
drum.
just imagine she's doing that too.
I can't see it.
That's
She's
great.
covered in pillows.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
true. You see the pillows like popping.
What's going on in there?
Yeah, right.
She can't breathe.
Once again, pompous dude, but a really great hero.
I'm gonna assume he's pompous because he doesn't have to breathe.
So let's say this: Ixiom.
He's an
No,
air genasi. They don't have to fucking breathe.
technically he's right, but here's the
their own air.
Ixiom, the male version of them, was the pompous that I despise.
Do it.
Yeah, duly noted.
And also, Silas was the exact opposite. When I say he's pompous for the right reasons. He had confidence in his friends and his ability, and that's more confidence than pompousness, but it leaned on what it was either day. Regardless, we had a very tumultuous relationship regardless. Today, I learned that a part of my team, Blazers, still exists to a degree. When that happened and
The moment you say that,
Give it some time. Give it some
Oops.
time.
The heir to the Blazers.
ah, when I was trying to get out of the clasp, I managed to escape for a while, but after my friends died and the genie defeated us, I had to come back to Emon, and I had a child. not my own child by means, but a couple of my friends had a child along the way. And I brought them back with me because it was just me and the child. I didn't know what to do. I'm not a dad. I didn't know what to do. So I was going to bring them back to Emon and maybe find them a good family. But the moment I got to Emon, the clasp grasped me again and took the child and me and scolded me, molded me back into what I always despised. And I promised myself that I would get out, but I didn't know Jane wanted it too. And once we realized we wanted the same thing, we were trying to work together to get out.
So, what, is the Silas guy is the person that's still alive?
There's a chance of it. He told me to retreat. And when I didn't, he shoved me out, shut the door, and then I don't know what happened afterwards.
That's why you like shoving people out of doors and locking them out.
That happened for 30 seconds. I
Yeah.
came back because it reminded me of that.
Yeah.
And I didn't want you to feel the same way I did. And I made you feel for 30 seconds, and I'm sorry.
That was a long 30 seconds.
I'm pretty sure it was the same amount of time. I think 30 seconds is the same amount of time as 30 seconds.
Not when your brain is running on adrenaline.
That is true. And it does feel
Yeah.
different. Regardless, that's where we leave ourselves today. There's a lot more in between, but I'm trying to get it to like a simplified version.
What happened to the child? You
Well, this is what the class does. They did it to my siblings, and they did this to this poor child that I was trying to find a good home. They take them, they mold them, and they make them into something that they can use to their benefit. All for the sake of the Tal'Dorei Council.
Oh, free labor.
So they're a gangster?
Well,
I can't see them, I can't find them because they make sure I'm not able to find them. I can't check in on them because that's how the class will work. They make sure that the connections that you have and the potential of having any emotional connection to something are eliminated. You feel nothing besides your family. That's why I have my family, and that's about it.
I don't like these guys.
well,
Neither do I. I was born into this. Molded
I mean,
by
yes,
it.
but technicality,
every
yeah.
time.
Born in the darkness.
But
Molded by it.
If we can figure out a way that everything can be figured out, I get a chance to go and get out of the class. But most importantly, y'all get a chance to achieve your dreams, achieve your goals. Maybe I can do the same. But first step is making sure that if I am to be a part of a new group, or a group in general, that nothing bad happens.
That's impossible.
I've learned that very quickly. And there's a part of me that knew that, right? But it's something that it reminds me of the dungeon. That genie. The fire. Yeah. Not a happy story, but a story nonetheless. How about you? What's your story?
Well, I grew up right here in Emon. I mean, like he said, we started basically adventuring around young age, about 15, 14, around that time. Went on odd jobs. We went our separate ways after a little bit because our party disbanded. Just a lot of infighting. We didn't get along after a certain point. Basically about money. It's always about money.
It's always about money.
I found it tough to stay in the adventuring gig without other adventurers because he went off on doing his own thing and I was kind of just left there alone. So I just picked up odds and end jobs where I would be working at the city watch, just helping people cross the street because
What a good citizen!
I I'm just a good guy.
Number one citizen.
I just did what I could in order to make
The
some
good
money. I
Samaritan.
literally worked at every fucking stand here in a mall.
I
I'll be honest.
knew I saw you.
Yeah.
I knew it.
You hired him for a day at some
Yeah,
point.
at some point. I've worked at a fucking bakery at one point. It was
Yeah,
the
that
worst
was
job I
my-
ever had.
Hey, yo.
They just expected me to know how to work the equipment. I had no
You
idea.
didn't.
I didn't know. But
I know you didn't. I was there.
No one was teaching me shit.
Yeah, you're supposed to know.
Well,
Should've been obvious.
the other part that I kind of haven't really got into was my ancestors all came from just a big mountain, essentially. We all got together to basically commune with some like dragon folk, which is why Eldrin, come here. Comes over. That's where I got Eldrin from. Like, it's just a long line of us trying to basically make our lives, like, the line continue as well as these little drakes continue.
How did you conform to our
Is that a tiny drink
atmospheric
over
pressure?
there? Can I talk to it?
No.
Not really.
No.
It's not, like, intelligent.
What is the point of me being able to talk?
Do you speak Draconic?
Yeah, you gotta figure that part out.
Yeah.
Alright, choose to
I
comprehend
can
languages.
talk to any animal.
Choose to
That's
comprehend.
not an
Choose to
animal.
comprehend
Dragons
languages. Oh no.
Dragons are not
different.
animals.
Unfortunately.
They are definitely not
Well,
animals.
Oh, to comprehend
It
languages.
doesn't really take that much. So, again, this was a long time ago that my people came from the
I like
mountains.
listen to your chest.
It's a fucking heart. What do you fucking want?
No, the lungs.
They're breathing, they're pumping. I don't know what you want.
No
I'm just wondering. It's so
common,
interesting.
druidic, elvish, or
It's the same thing. It's the
No,
exact-
no. Atmospheric pressure changes the higher the elevation goes. So when you come down, it's like
It's not like we did it drastically.
I don't know.
Like, this happened like 400 years ago.
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just explaining why Elgin's here. That's all I was trying to explain.
I get distracted by interesting things.
Fair enough. Anyways, I just did odds and end jobs, and that's when I was out on the street and I just saw this guy. I'm like, that means there's jobs! And I just decided to come along with, because at the end of the day, I don't really have any, like, grandstanding dreams of making something fall asleep to save the universe, or else it's going to fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
I just need money to survive, hopefully grab a wife here and there, have a couple kids.
Here and there?
I
gotta question that. I gotta question
Hey,
that.
man, he sits around. Who cares?
I gotta
My
get.
man sits around.
All I was saying was I was going to get a wife, have some kids here and there. It's the same. Why?
Here and there.
No,
You
I
At the
heard-
same
understand?
time,
I
I don't know if I'm going to have a set of
You'll have-
triplets, a quadruplets,
Yeah.
if I'm going to have one kid on
Here.
September, if I'm going to have another kid in the next 3 years after that. I don't know.
He
But
has a
I just
kid
want to
here.
have a family for myself.
I just heard
And
multiple
there.
wives is what I heard initially.
No.
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 That goes against my religion.
This goes against everything that I stand to be. Alright?
You punk.
But that's just me. That's Storm Thunderback, just trying to keep the Thunderback name alive.
Well, you know, I'm glad you're with us again.
Dang it! I tried not to.
It's really good.
Yes.
It's really great. Well, Ron, maybe you need an actual adventure.
Yeah, I mean, all we did was like clear a dungeon here and there. It wasn't even that.
While
Come on,
helping
get out of the
people
mall.
crossing the
This place can
street.
get a little stuffy.
What? No,
The dungeon street?
No.
Yeah, Dungeon Street. You never been to Dungeon
We
Street?
went on adventuring when we were younger, and then I just pick up odds and end jobs, and then eventually, every once in a blue moon, someone would be like, "We're looking
My
for
face?
someone for an adventuring party," and then I would join them
This one's a
because I
little-
needed
this one's
another
not
paid,
exactly
good paying
it.
job because obviously
Yeah,
standing
that's
at
the
the stalls
best
wasn't
thing.
cutting it.
You
could've just
don't
worked
expect
for
the
us
voice to
full
come out
time.
of his throat at all. Not at
It was a hostile work environment.
It was not.
It was.
We're always welcoming.
I was being demeaned.
Yeah, that's welcoming.
That is not welcoming.
I think it's perfectly
It's
fine.
awful.
You needed it.
No.
It's training.
They're typical.
It was before. No, it was before you.
Typical kinder activity.
It was training. You had to be hazed.
Wrong.
Hey, that was like fucking
Oh
first
yeah.
day.
Technically, these
Yeah.
are the outdated ones.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yo, blonde dwarf.
Yeah, blonde dwarf. Yes.
Yes. He is
What a handsome
Basically,
fellow.
basically short Thor.
Yes. He's a good, handsome fellow.
Nice. So chaotic.
Duh.
Sophia.
Well, not anymore.
Oh!
Yes.
Wait, go
I
back.
mean,
Yeah.
It was such a cool character design.
yes, I know.
Well, I
trust me.
made it a great character design because Eric actually, you missed this on the last session. Eric actually did her hair and like cleaned her up and everything.
Nice.
Yes,
Unfortunately, that it's too much.
but now they're
work.
gone. And that's okay.
Well, yeah. But yeah, those were the updated ones. I got some old ones too. That one's not a bad one.
It's Valia.
I know it's hard. Valia. Well, also the accent it doesn't help.
But it's not Velia.
Valia.
It's Valia.
Valia.
Villian?
Valia.
Valia.
The Liam Valley.
Oh, no, Valia.
Valia.
Well, I'm glad that you're joining us. An actual official group. Yeah, we were a duo, and we did some odd jobs here and there. But like, I don't think you ever officially joined a group, have you?
Not really. I mean, like, not like officially. I'd be like a stand-in, I guess is the best way to call it. Where someone couldn't make it, freaking out, I don't know. They just asked me off on the side, you want to go do this adventuring thing? I'm like, yeah, sure. They all died. They all died. They weren't good.
Oh well.
Why does everyone die around you guys?
It was a different.
I'm just
It was a
saying,
different era, man.
adventuring
It was a
wasn't
different
for
era.
everyone. Not
Adventuring is
everyone's
not
cut out for it.
It's not a joke.
I know. My whole family has done it. They never come back with those stories.
Well, that
They're probably trying to protect you. They don't want to fucking traumatize you when you were younger.
No, they need to
Or they're
because I
super
need to know.
strong. Or they're super strong. Your
Nah,
family
they're
is,
good.
like,
They're
extremely-
elite.
no
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
probably why. Your family's just cool.
I have lore for them now. That's awesome.
My dad is gone for a year. My mom randomly goes away for months,
Yeah.
and the kids
I guess
are
it
not
is.
really kids. They're adult kids technically.
Well,
How old are the kids?
They're older than me. I'm the youngest.
Twins?
yeah.
I'm youngest, but we're all adult kids.
I'm glad that
Yeah, the twins that are half her size are older than her.
Yes,
That's why. That's why.
Gnomes.
That's the reason.
basically.
I'm glad that we
see,
got a
they
chance
each
to talk.
took half their other height.
Yeah, it was great to just discuss
That's
all my
exactly
personal feelings of how amazing that my life has been. It's not been great.
Well, I don't know if I could promise you that it'll get better.
All I'm looking for is just something different because day-to-day life here for the past fucking 20 years has been nothing but boredom.
Oh, just in case, it's probably not going to come up, but I know Marquesian and Zemnian, and they will not matter. But it's okay. It's just other languages. Mom and Dad taught them to me because they said you never know when you might need it, and they taught it to me. But yeah, it's literally not going to come up.
Then why
Maybe.
fucking
No, no.
mention it?
To
Well,
the DM. I'm mentioning it to the DM.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I knew. I saw those weird like.
Well,
like
then. Well, Velia,
Well,
do you want to do the thing?
Sure.
I mean, I'm only asking because do you actually want to do it?
I mean, if you put my important stuff in your bag, yes.
Are we still drawing cards? Is this what happening?
Uno.
Oh no.
I know you weren't here last session, but the new rules for the deck to save my sanity.
Yes.
One
save
time.
my sanity is you're gonna get a single chance to draw from the deck per session, but however many cards you draw in that single draw is not limited.
So you can be like, oh, I'm going to draw 10 for the day, but you can't do it again, right? So you have to do like one time.
Oh no.
You just draw one today?
Oh.
Then
I put my
Draw
important
more.
stuff in his bag. I don't want anything being swiped.
Swiping, no swiping.
I'm going to
No
feel it
swiping.
out and see how she does as far as drawing before I even attempt it.
Do you feel like the destruction of the universe?
Maybe
Nah.
If I eat vomit
Maybe.
blood, it's only for tonight.
That is true. That is true.
We're about to go sleep.
Just nighttime blood.
Nighttime,
Yeah,
nighttime,
nighttime.
nighttime,
There's
I'm
a couple
not
bad
eating
effects
that
that
up.
last for 8 hours, so you'll feel a couple of them in the morning, but shortly,
Yeah.
not for long after.
A migraine's a migraine.
Yeah. Alright, got it.
So the mind is bleeding.
What you get.
Go ahead and keep it
Figure
out. I'm
out
gonna
what
draw
this
3.
is.
I don't remember either.
Is J Hart.
Jack Hartness.
Jack of Hearts.
Oh, well, maybe I should just pull up the thing, I guess. I'm gonna draw 3, by the way, so keep them out.
Okay. Cards. Deck of Wonder.
I'm just gonna pull it up over here. I have it as well. You said Jack of Hearts?
Yes.
Jack of Hearts
Oh, yes.
is champion.
Oh, that one's good.
Sounds like it. Champion should in
Made a
theory.
+1 bonus to weapon attack and damage
That's
rolls.
great.
For the next 8 hours.
You're
That's
so
good.
So it'll
You're
it'll fade away in the morning.
I'm not gonna write that down.
I'm drawing 3.
Well, I'll remember. Okay.
Alright.
You're not gonna need it unless we actually somehow get into a fight.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys
I'm gonna
keep
have
up
you
with-
just draw the 3 at the top and just tell me the numbers.
Understood.
Tell me the things.
Uno. Dos.
Screw chances, right?
Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds,
Queen of Hearts.
and then
Long.
Ace of Diamonds.
Alright, Queen of Hearts, Queen
Long.
of Diamonds,
Ace
and
of Hearts.
Ace of Diamonds, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's-
Ooh,
Alright,
I get
so-
knock.
Yeah, you get knock a D3 times. You. Let me see. Do I have a D3?
Queen of Diamonds
I
is
think I
knight. Oh, is
Um,
that like the night vision?
No, Knight is. Not Knight. Knight is. I think it's Night Vision actually.
Yeah, it is dark vision. I just get more dark vision.
Yeah.
No, I don't need
But
it.
the next 8 hours it'll fade in the morning. But- Alright, and augury will fade in the morning, so the only thing that you get permanent is.
The knock.
Yeah.
Alright.
I do have a D3.
Alright.
One time.
Okay. I'll remember that one. It'll come in handy if we're trying to bust
Yeah,
through.
technically, yes.
I can't pick this fucking lock.
Yeah, by all technicality,
Hello! We're here!
I'm just gonna.
yes. You
It's gonna
alert
be very
everyone,
loud.
but sure, you know, we're in. Unless we were
Alright.
unless we were trying to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we were trying to get out.
Unless we're trying to get out.
Unless we're trying to get out.
Unless we're trying to
And
get
that's pretty good to actually
Yeah,
get
yeah.
out of things.
Alright, I'm glad that we sat here and had a talk, given the fact that we have eyes on us.
Do it.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing between the Myriad and the class, we essentially have a war that is now started just because I, existed and wanted to be a part of an adventuring party for once. So, because the Myriad attacked me, the clan is on alert, and now there's just wars happening in the middle of the street.
Do you think?
Was that all that ruckus?
Yes.
All I heard was an all call, just everyone staying inside, so I just stood inside.
Do you think that the used to be sexy drow found out
You
that
still
I was
haven't asked
calling
his
him
name.
sexy drow?
Yes.
I want to die.
Well.
That is all.
You want him to die, or you want yourself?
I
I'm so.
want to die.
It's embarrassment, right?
I
You
don't know this
you did
feeling.
kind of giggle a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's,
There's a
it's
lot of
okay.
giggling.
You were enamored. It happens. Sometimes when someone walks across the street, I also get enamored because they're pretty. It happens. It's just you learn to get over it because you just realize that it's just fleeting. It don't matter.
But he found out.
Found out that no.
I don't think that's a priority of his. I'm gonna be
But
honest.
that I know, but that's embarrassing.
So
I
listen,
have no
if
clue
he
what's
makes
happening.
a move, that's how you know it might work. All right, but if
Yeah,
they
I don't want it to work. He
oh,
used to
then
be
then just
sexy.
tell him no. That you're not interested, and
He
it's just
was-
fine.
He used to be sexy, but now he's not sexy. He took eyes.
I don't know why we're fixated on the sexiness thing.
Because he's
Well,
not
all I'm
anymore.
gonna say is that if
It's
you're not
embarrassing.
interested in him, if he tries something, just say I'm not interested. And
He's not
usually,
gonna try anything.
He's not
He
gonna
just
try
wanted
anything.
to know
Wait,
whether
what
I
are
was
we
gonna be
trying?
embarrassed.
What are you trying? Is it like
well, no, because this one's worried that the other one is like knowing the fact that she was considering this person sexy, and now he's gonna try because he knows he can
I
still
don't
do
know
something.
what trying what? What
It's
are you trying?
Have you not been in like a relationship before? Like,
No.
oh shit.
I also don't know what you mean but I'm just saying.
I know that she doesn't know either, because she knows less than any of us do.
She just knows that it makes her feel things. That's it.
Yeah. That's why she's confused. She's upset because now she.
Why are you upset about it again?
Because he's hot, and then he shouldn't be hot because he's mad, and I'm mad that he's that he shouldn't.
I'm gonna be honest. Most sexy people that I know that are dudes are bad people.
That's horrible.
I don't know why, but that's the case in my life.
That's
Look at him. Am I bad?
My bad, man.
He just starts to.
Fuck. I got that bad. That's the only way I can be attractive.
No. There's a difference between good looking and sexy.
I know. I'm just being
I
fucking
don't-
smart.
I don't.
I'm
But.
so confused.
So,
we're both
Give
confused.
it some time. The feelings are gonna go away when you
These
realize.
old
Then
fogies.
they'll go
They're not
away because
old,
this
but
guy's
like-
a piece of shit.
The
No,
older
they
people in the
already went
place.
away. I'm just upset because that means he probably heard me. Because he's seeing.
Who
what
gives a
we're
shit?
saying.
He's gonna
He
die at
can
some
hear
point
us.
anyway.
He's in the walls.
What the fuck? Why would you do fucking wall? What the fuck?
I don't think he's in the walls.
Then how did?
I think he just like to
He
spy on
was
us.
spying on us because we had Exium with us. We no longer have Exium with us, therefore they cannot spy on us
But
anymore.
he found us that one time while he was Exium.
That's what I'm saying.
How did he know we were there?
Because Exium knows things.
But she wasn't there. That was the first time we met her.
Exium's possibly lived in Emon. We don't know Exium long enough.
We don't know nothing.
So,
I think we're putting a lot of thought into this when it very well might not matter.
It matters.
Everything
to me.
matters.
He heard me call him sexy, and I want to die. But
Well,
anyways.
you know, we all make mistakes. Things do happen, and we learn that
people aren't
they'll-
sexy sometimes. I
well,
don't
more
know.
like
I'm too tall
it
for
really
him
just
anyway.
doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, yeah, girl.
I don't think. Why are you thinking that?
Yeah,
Like you're.
you too tall. Yeah, girl.
Whoa.
I'm gonna just say this one thing real quick. Height has never deterred me.
No, that's true. It's the guy that's literally like right at your ankle.
I'm more than just an ankle biter. I promise.
You said ankles, and I thought about the dog.
I'm more.
Oh.
I'm definitely more at the fucking knee.
No, you're at the
Dog
knee.
barking
I'm
some
just
guy's
joking.
ankles on.
By the way, there's no way to know what the next step is. But I
I
know
guess
that
it's
we're
just-
gonna go to. We might as well just call it a night. It's been a crazy day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the next thing we have to do is just head south because you had something going on south. This one had something going on south, so we just gotta start heading south and see what happens.
We are not sure if Amon's gonna be safe without us.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Emon's safe with us. I'm just gonna keep it straight.
Yep.
Like, so if this one doesn't go south and put something to sleep, the whole entire fucking multiverse bullshit is gonna fucking explode. I don't fucking know. So if we stay here in Emon because we had to keep Emon safe and we don't do her whatever, we lost anyways.
Jane's still here, and she only has one eye.
That is better than having no eyes.
Wait,
And I'm
okay.
going to keep that up because this is a resource
So,
that I have. And I'm
if she's
spending
still-
it.
I don't
here-
think they're gonna go after.
I appreciate that. Don't make. I'm not.
I don't think they're gonna go after her again. They were after you, and they got what they wanted.
Yeah, they weren't even after Jane.
The problem is that they know you got a pressure point. They're gonna put that pressure point on you again.
So,
I don't mean to say that to hopefully piss you off, but I just know what's gonna happen
What
to you,
he's
brother. I've
saying
seen
is
it so
that-
many times. Businesses are fucking killer. They do that shit all the time. You want more hours, and congratulations, you're gonna have to work more.
hold on. I'm gonna take what he said and actually interpret it. He's trying to say that Jane is going to be a focal point if you stay. Because that's your button. Button.
Oh, I thought that was fun.
I guess.
Like a custard bun.
Not a custard bun, sweetie.
I guess. It will,
Not a custard bun.
Oh,
It's
I guess I
okay.
can.
Do you want one?
Say
You feeling like one?
that.
I understand.
I'm not trying to make it hard. I apologize.
No, you're fine. Like it makes sense. I didn't think about it that way.
It's hard to. It's someone that you care about. It's hard to not be there for them or make it feel like you're there for them. But you guys were able to talk left, right, and center beforehand. Well, I don't see why it would be a problem now.
They have her
Or ka-ching-ka-ching?
her other,
What is that? What?
Oh, the fucking talking
the
shit.
communication.
No, the way that they talk.
The
Ka-ching,
ka-ching,
ka-ching?
the ka-ching,
Ching, yeah.
ka-ching.
That's just
What?
what
I
we
have
call
ka-
it.
What?
She has chain. I'm gonna stay the night with her, make sure she's okay,
Fair enough.
sleep by her side, and then in the morning I'm gonna say goodbye. And then I guess it is the best call to move towards south.
Unfortunately, they forced our hands.
You're right.
We gotta do the adult things. And
No.
sadly enough, weirdly enough, it's leaving.
No, the adult thing is actually to leave. You're not wrong. I just, I think you'll find your person one time in this lifetime, but maybe I'm overthinking it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
What is your person?
And see.
And see. Alright.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
I just felt like that was needed at the end of the session. I know you were trying to end it a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you gave us a little bit of time to at least talk
That was
about
all you guys.
I'm exhausted. But
No,
I was
for sure.
closing.
for sure.
Fair enough.
Thank you for sticking it out. Please, I don't take that for granted.
I mean, I just stepped on it when I came over here. My